Guys, I'm on my way home from my little getaway up north. We went to Yellowstone Park, Grand Teton National Park, and then we were gonna go to Glacier, but we aborted mission because there was a major winter weather advisory. We didn't want to be stuck in that, but we're driving back down south, and I was driving through Denver, and there's no way I could have drove through Denver without checking out this place right here. What is up, guys? My name is Mark Sentamaria, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog. Guys, we are in Denver, Colorado at MHOR. It's either MHOR, M-H-O-R. I call it MHOR, but this is it's actually the only track that I know of in Colorado, and it's because a lot of the hardcore fast guys during my era of racing, they came from here. Guys like Dustin Evans, I believe Cody Newmandahl came through here also, but a lot of super fast guys, this is their home track. So I'm super excited to be here. They have a whole bunch of stuff going on. We're gonna check out their hobby shop track, do a full tour. It's gonna be a blast. Let's do this. All right, before we walk in, I swear I thought Colorado was cold all year round. It's like 95 degrees out here. I think it actually read 104 on my dash. It is hot, but there it is. More RC Raceway. We're gonna walk right in. Right when you walk in, all you see is just a wall of parts, and you're in their hobby shop. Let's take a quick browse at all the cool stuff. Let's see, because I bet you there's some gems in here. What is Root doing right there? Root, oh look, a Mojave. Look at that little mini. I have one of those JRXTs. Let's see, I'm gonna kind of just pan over all this stuff. If you see anything, you get, look, a limited time special pre-built Axial SEX 10.3 319. That looks really good. Got some A-scale stuff, tires galore back there, wheels, a whole bunch of part support. Looks like they run low-C, which makes sense because whenever I first started following or first started racing 10 scale, I ran a low-C 22, and that's what Dustin Evans would run, as he ran low-C, but he switched over to Associated. They got some mini LMTs. Ooh, they have all the mini LMTs right there. Those were on a Father's Day special for a while. I don't know if they're on special anymore, but a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of kits. Oh, look at all those. They have the vintage kits. I only have the clear edition. I don't have that RC10, that green one. I don't even know what that red one is, but a whole bunch of stuff here. They got great prices too. And then a bunch more parts. They have their own branded stuff, hardware, tools, things like that, which is pretty freaking cool. And then paint on the right side. So basically I walked in the front door that way. Oh, there's Melissa. And then as soon as you walk in, you see their hobby shop. All the glass cases on the right are paints, things like that. Oh, look, Vortex. Sorry guys, this is like sensory overload. I'm getting so excited. Bunch of bodies up here, more paints, oils, some drinks. Then they have more glass cases. Hold on. Oh look, they have goat guns in here. Oh, they have look at that, the low-C NASCAR. I don't even have that NASCAR. That's a new colorway. That's the shell NASCAR. Very, very cool. Micro tees, some other stuff, some solder stuff, some bags, Protect bags. There's another low-C NASCAR and more. Oh, traction compound. See, I'm telling you guys, in our area, that's it right there. The yellow liquid wrench, that's what we use for traction compound. Some of their tools, things like that. And then going back this way, Avid stuff, batteries. I like these cases. These cases are nice. Program boxes, more electronics, whole bunch of different motors. When it comes to 10 scale, it's all about the motor, and they have a whole bunch of them here. Program box, Enduro, IXSR, Spectrum stuff, radios, 4 p.m. Very, very cool. So I got a kind of like a line building up behind me, but essentially that's where we came in over there. This is the whole hobby shop here. And then we're gonna go right through here, which is where the track is. And guys, it's not just one track. It's not two tracks. It's a whole bunch of stuff, guys. I'm excited to show you. I didn't even see that. That's the graphite RC10.
Who took over for his dad.
And there's the Brian Kinwell.
He bought it from his dad, so Chad.
Oh, so nice.
And then I worked for Chad. Just helping with like the
Oh man, look, another case. SCX 24s, Trio stuff. Your events calendar. This place is known for Rumble in the Rockies. Look at that one. That's pretty cool. And then looks like illicit carbon. Maybe this is a local brand. We got some trophies here, and then we pan to the right. You can see it's like a mini crawling little layout there. We got some stands for people to go sit and watch. Look at their awesome freaking podium. That looks good. Bathrooms, little kitchen area kind of, and then their indoor track. Now this is one of their tracks. Right now they're running here because it is hot outside, but look at this freaking dirt. This dirt looks like it has a crap ton of grip. It's not a massive track, but I mean, let's just say they're not lacking a massive track. And wait till I show you what's outside, but this is a super cool track. We'll follow some of these guys around really quick. If I have to guess, I don't know, maybe a 19-second lap. Maybe a little bit faster than that. Yeah, they're ripping. Very, very cool. There's their driver's stand up here. And then you have this door on the left here. That is a driver's stand out there. You can barely see it. We are going to be out there in just a second. But walking back here is all the pits. How's it going, guys? How you doing? They have a nice pit area. Look at that. It's nice and air conditioned back here. There's some old school banners. This place has been open for a super long time. So there are some old school relics back here. I mean, RC Divas, I haven't seen RC Wise. I saw them at Silver State. But look at this old school. These are some old school banners up here. Look at these. Absolutely insane. Look at that one. Reedy. Team Checkpoint. I don't even think they're around anymore. Dynamite. Look at that old Tekin banner. Sorry. This is what they're running out here. 10 scales. 10 scale stadium truck. 2-wheel drive buggy. That's probably going to be your bigger class. Probably stock, and they probably have a lot of mod guys. They do have an oval track out here. See, there's an oval car up there. We got to check out some of these old banners though, because they are too freaking cool. Look at this one. Golly. Old proto form. That's probably, that's got to be before Proline had them. Novak. Team Trinity. Before, I'm sure that was before Horizon picked them up. Anyways, I think it's cool. Very nostalgic to see the old school banners out here. And we're gonna walk up to the stand. I'll show you guys a track from the stand area. So here's your steps to go up the stand. There's also a ramp that's wheelchair accessible. And then here's your stand. So it looks like you could fit a good 8 people up here. Maybe if you could squeeze 10. But it's kind of unique how it's at an angle here. So you walk out and you kind of see the track from an angle. Very, very cool. They got a big screen for live time or your track counter, your lap counter. But this looks like a lot of fun. Okay, we're gonna head through that door right there. We came in over there. There's a door in that section. The hobby shop's in the front. I walked along this way. I mentioned that door because we're gonna go to the outdoor track. And then we have all the pit area and the indoor stuff this way. So let's go check out this outdoor track. Oh, they're running right now. Oh, they're running right now. We gotta hurry. Yeah, I think they're running the mains. Look at this. Oh, holy crap. This is like the world's largest freaking track. The world's largest 10 scale track. I don't think I've seen a 10 scale track this big, but let's follow one of these cars go around.
So that leaves only Rob Sturgill on the lead lap. He's down the straightaway in the 2 spot.
Oh my goodness.
Our leader down the straightaway.
They're just ripping. So apparently they convert this over to an oval. So they have an oval out here also. But this track is so big for 10 scales. I think it used to be an 8 scale track, to be honest. And only because I've seen videos where they ran 8 scale out here, and then you can see the big pit lane here.
Minute 20 drivers.
We're gonna see if we can get up on the stand and get a little bit of footage. We gotta be quiet, but a little bit of footage from up top. There's some bleachers here. That wall ride looks so cool. Okay, we're gonna be quiet. We're gonna see. We don't want to bother anybody.
45 seconds left in this one.
My
Zach
goodness.
has made this one look easy.
Let's see if we can get a battle on track. That is such a huge freaking 10 scale track.
That's what I do. 35 seconds. Got a car upside down. Was that Chad Bartlett? Oh, it's Rob Sturgill. So Chad Bartlett up to the 2.
This looks like it'll be so much fun.
Chad made a dip change between rounds.
I mean, I can't even follow these. They're going so fast.
Watch our leader with the tumble, but lands it back on all 4s. 15 seconds left in this one.
So cool. Look at how big the driver's stand is. Massive.
10 seconds, Robert.
I mean, it's like a, oh no. I missed the wreck. Oh no, he actually broke.
And that's going to be time.
Pop
you
something.
hit the line, you will be done.
Very cool.
Everybody's still live.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to be quiet because I don't want to bother anybody.
Bartlett, you were the first car done. Rob's done.
Dang. I want to see someone hit that wall ride. All right, so I confirmed I was wrong. It's not MHOR, it's Mile High Off-Road. Yeah, Mile High Off-Road, MHOR. I keep calling it MHOR. That's what I saw it as, but man, it's cool to be at this place. It's actually kind of crazy. It's almost like I feel like it's nostalgic, but I've never been here. It's weird because again, whenever I started racing hardcore, I was in 10 scale. I started racing 8 scale, but whenever I really got deep into it, I was in 10 scale. So all the cool 10 scale stuff, the fast drivers came from this track, but it's so cool to be here. All those banners in the background, they're old school. I love it. And I love how they really didn't kind of revamp everything and modernize everything. I think they should keep the history just how it is because it's really cool walking through this place. But huge shout out to all the guys at MHOR for the hospitality, letting me do the tour. Shout out to Eric. Unfortunately, he's not here. I actually met Eric at NRSA. So NRSA is that Las Vegas convention I go to every year. It's the National Retail Hobby Shop Association. And it's a really, really cool convention. Not only is it in Vegas, but all the manufacturers, all the hobby shops, not all of them, but a lot of the hobby shops come in and it's a way for them to collaborate. A lot of fun. You get to see a lot of the new products that are coming out. The hobby shops get together and talk to the manufacturers as a group. Any hobby shop is welcome to go to the NRSA convention. However, a little secret, it's actually cheaper to be a NRSA member than go to the convention versus just going to the convention. But I'll put a link in the description to NRSA in case you're a hobby shop wondering what it's all about. I highly recommend you check it out. MHOR is a NRSA hobby shop, which is how I got to be in the first place. So try to make it out there. If you can make it this year, I'll definitely be there. See you there. I almost missed this, guys. They do have a little rock pit. So if you have a rock crawler, you can come out, do some crawling. They had some obstacles set up. But yeah, I guess if you're in the Rockies, I'd rather go to the Rockies and crawl. But if you're at MHOR, sorry, there I go again, you can definitely check out the little rock pit. That's a lot of work there, guys. That just kind of stresses me out. Every time I see these rock crawling courses, like the people who have to lift all these rocks, put them in there, ugh.